Boys, postseason action set to get underway here in MVI Summer Basketball League, and it's a very Spurs showout for the #1 seed B Graphics, as you have just a total of 5 players here, 6 if you want to count Ty Iwanakue, who is not playing. He hasn't been here most of the year, is on the roster, but Jaden Pratt, Quentin Martin, Rodney Gallagher, along with Stroud and Barish, the 5 lone players here for B Graphics. That means no Shea Champagne, who went off in their last game for 21 against Elite. On the other side, a almost full arsenal besides Robert Kane not being here, so a big loss on both sides, but some subs. The Kovacs are back. Patterson, Tyler Kovac, along with the Shields out there starting with Davis, but it's snared down by Stroud, drives in, kick out near side, up top, Gallagher to Pratt, releases the triple off the iron, no good, rebound by Patterson, far side. That's Keandre to Shields. To the corner, off the iron, no good, rebound, tip back up, Martin snares it down, Martin flips it to Chris Barish on the far side. Scoreless 30 seconds in, Barish looks to drive, Barish kick out to the corner. Driving in Stroud, trying to back down, Davis gets him in the air, banks it off the window and in. Stroud the first on the board, 2-0 B Graphics here in the first 40 seconds elapsed. Up top, it's Davis. Bounce pass to Tyler Kovac. Now up top, that's the Shields. The Shields, leading scorer in the league this season. Drives in. The Shields on his high school teammate Pratt. Kicks it to Kovac. Puts it up, no good. Rebound by Stroud. Back the other way, up ahead. Here comes Quentin Martin in transition. Martin to the window, banks it off it in. Quentin Martin on the board. He has 2. 4-0 B Graphics on top. Up top to Shields, gets a screen from Patterson. Mid-range jumper off the mark, rebound kicked back out. That's Davis, top of the key, looks to drive in. Pratt now defending, has to be careful again. No subs for B Graphics, no one can get into foul trouble as Davis puts home the triple. 1-point game with 14:25 remaining in the opening half. Here's Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher deep from 3-point range, off the mark, rebound by Davis. Davis back the other way. Davis drives in to the right block, lays it up and in. Davis with his second bucket of the game, he has 5. Howard Hanna coming off a must-win game to get in against Union as Barish unleashes a triple, no good, rebound by the Shields. Howard Hanna was victorious over Union, 79-65 to make the postseason. Down low, Zion Moore can't get the fall, rebound by Quentin Martin. It's a 5-4 lead for Howard Hanna over B Graphics. Gallagher sees a lane, kick out, far side, Stroud up top, Barish for 3, got it. Friendly roll for Chris Barish, he's on the board with his first bucket of the game. He has 3 and it's a 7-5 lead for B Graphics over Howard Hanna. To Shields, guarded by his Laurel Highlands teammate Pratt, gets a screen to Shields for 3, no, rebound, grab down, Quentin Martin wrestles it free, tries to slam it off Patterson to no avail. It's Moore from the left side, off the mark, rebound by Pratt and a foul underneath. That's gonna go against Keandre to Shields, the junior from Laurel Highlands. 29.9 points per game for the Shields. 219 on the season, coming off a 23-point outing where he put up 12 in the second half against Union. Now it's Gallagher. Gallagher to Barish, now there's Stroud in the right wing. Tries to drive in on Davis. Pulls up, short corner and puts it down. First double bucket score for B Graphics is in the form of Stroud, and they're up 9-5. Again, no Shea Champagne for B Graphics, as laying it up and in is the Shields, his first bucket. On the other side, no Davis for Howard Hanna, but only 5 total players for B Graphics. Driving in, Barish. Barish puts up the mid-range jumper, no good. Martin on the putback, yes. Quentin Martin gets to the rim, increases the B Graphics lead. It's 11-7, 12-12 remaining opening half. Here's Davis. Davis 15 feet out, blocked by Stroud. He's doing it all. Quentin Martin gets on the floor, and it's last touched by Davis, out of bounds, and it's going to be B Graphics basketball. Rodney Gallagher scoreless thus far into the front court. Second leading scorer in the league. Defending player of the year. Deep two for Gallagher, off the mark. Rebound by Pratt. Pratt one dribble to the rim, up and in. Jaden Pratt makes it 13-7 with 11:46 remaining here in half number one. B Graphics on top, and a 30-second timeout is the call by Howard Hanna. But again, you look at the lack of players, Nick, for B Graphics. You got to wonder if Howard Hanna wants to try to get to the rim early and try to get some of these players in foul trouble. You've seen Pratt defensively be very cautious out there, not reaching, trying to stay within his own boundaries to make sure he does not get himself into foul trouble early on, as he's a huge cog of this offense no matter what. But when you lose a lethal scorer like Shea Champagne, you have to look at someone else to step up. And when you have guys like Pratt, Martin, and Gallagher still in your roster, that tends to help. Tyler Kovac, again, he got the start today. He will inbound. He was not here in that must-win game against Union to get this Howard Hanna team into the postseason. The Shields straight to the window, lays it up. He's fouled. That's by Quentin Martin. So Martin's first, team first. That's going to send the Shields to the line. As I mentioned, leading scorer in the league with 29.9 points per game. Knocks down the first. He has 3. Last season at Laurel Highlands, averaged 11.6. Grabbed down 6.6 rebounds. Misses the second. Quentin Martin with another rebound, as he's been cleaning up the garbage all evening thus far. Stroud, right elbow kick out to Barish. Barish up top to Pratt. Pratt looks to go to Martin, picked off. Here comes Tyler Kovac. Kovac in transition, almost loses it, gets it along. That's to the Shields, up off the window and in. The Shields back-to-back buckets on trips down. He has 5. Davis has the other 5. They're down by 3, 13-10 here in the first. Gallagher to Pratt, gets his man in the air. Deep 2, Pratt no good. Rebound by Davis. Here comes Davis, back the other way. Davis steps back, Barish guarding. Barish gets run into by Kovac. Up top, deep triple to Shields, no good. Rebound taken by Martin. Near side, Barish almost ran to the official, drives in. Left-hand layup good for Chris Barish. He has 5, and it's a 5-point lead for B Graphics, as Trevor Kovac coming to the scorer's table to check in. Next stoppage in play. To Shields, to Davis. Davis drives in. Davis floats it up and knocks it down. Davis has 7. Howard Hanna got to find a way to get Patterson in the offense as well, as the two-man show is back the other way. Gallagher stays cold. He's scoreless thus far. He wasn't here on B Graphics last game when they claimed the 1 seed against Elite. Far side, Tyler Kovac back up top. Deep 3. Davis buries it. Jaden Davis, 10 first-half points. We're tied at 15.
I think every three-pointer that was taken today was taken from the white line.
Under 9:50 remaining opening half. Barish, 16-footer, buries it. Barish has 7. Back to a 2-point lead. To Shields. Along to Davis. Davis already showed he can hit from that range. Now drives in. Davis, left hand, avoiding the pressure. What a start for Jaden Davis. 12 points, 17 all. Gallagher backpedals towards the timeline. Pressured by Patterson. Gallagher trying to mesmerize Patterson. Kicks it to Quentin Martin out of the corner. Pratt gets his man in the air. Pratt, kick out Gallagher. Gallagher, foul line, drives in, floats it up on the floor. Not and 1 for Rodney Gallagher. It's just going to be B Graphics basketball as Brandon Patterson picks up the personal. Team second. And Nick, for the first game we've done this year, big fan of this official coming over to the table, giving us the numbers. Should stay up to date on the fouls. Gallagher the trigger. Into Pratt, deep 2, knocks it down. Jaden Pratt with 4. DeShields. His team down by 2, 8:45 remaining in the opening half. DeShields, deep triple, got it! Keandre DeShields, up to 8. 20 points combined and a lead for Howard Hanna between DeShields and Davis, but Gallagher on the board at the other end as B Graphics retakes a 1-point advantage. 8:24 remaining. Davis slows it down in the front court. Up top, Davis. Guarded by Martin, pops it up and knocks it down. Looks like just 2 for Jaden Davis, but nonetheless he has 14. Gallagher, deep 2 of his own off the mark. Davis. Back the other way. Davis spinning out of pressure of Martin. Double team to the corner. Trevor Kovacs for 3 off the mark. Gallagher up to Martin, one-on-one with Davis. Martin to the window and lays it home. Quentin Martin with 6 points. Back and forth we go, a 1-point affair. 23-22 B Graphics, 7:35 remaining. Keandre DeShields guarded by Pratt. Gets a screen from Patterson. As shot up and foul on the floor. It's going to go against Jaden Pratt, his first. Only the second on the number 1 seed B Graphics. Earned that seed by defeating Elite 64-60. Comeback fashion, they trailed at the half. They're up by 1 right now as Davis, top of the key, to Patterson. Patterson puts up the triple and puts it home. 2-point lead now for Howard Hanna with 7:08 remaining in the first. That one knocked out of bounds by Patterson, looking for Pratt. B Graphics only scored 25 points against Elite in their first half on Thursday. They have 23 right now. Howard Hanna with 25. Gallagher, he only has 2, looking for 2 more and lays it up, no good. Rebound, Tyler Kovacs up to Davis. Davis and DeShields have been the problem, but Bears takes it away. Here comes Gallagher. Gallagher lays it up with the left hand and 1. Rodney Gallagher, so cool, calm, and collected, lays it in, embraces the contact, and now a chance for 1 more as Waddle, a late arrival, will check in. So 1 sub now for this B Graphics team. Still no Shea Champagne here, and at this point, doubt he's going to make it as Gallagher, the Power 5 recruit, knocks down the free throw. He has 5, and it's a 1-point lead once again for B Graphics, 26-25, 6:35 remaining opening half. Davis drives in on Stroud, pulls up, kick out, Tyler Kovacs. Kovacs to Davis, deep for 3, off the mark, rebound by Trevor. Trevor looks to go to Tyler, off to Jaden Davis, floats it up, no good. Rebound Stroud, back the other way. Stroud pressure from behind, and that one's knocked away by DeShields. DeShields in transition, pulls up, now drives in. DeShields up off the glass, no good. Rebound Quentin Martin. Martin looking for an outlet, now puts it on the floor, hands it off to Gallagher, who came back and helped. Gallagher back pedals. Now it's Stroud for 3, off the mark, rebound long, and Kovacs watches it roll out of bounds. Trevor will come out. Coming in will be Zion Moore, Saypost as well, as Saypost will replace Brandon Patterson, the senior at Washington. Tyler Kovacs into Keandre DeShields. DeShields calling for a screen, gets it from Zion Moore. DeShields pulls up and off the mark. Rebound by Davis, but deflects it out of bounds before he can get full possession, and we'll head back the other way. It's a 1-point lead for B Graphics, 5:30 remaining opening half.
No team's really given no give early in this first half.
Rodney Gallagher, pressured by Davis. Gallagher. A little fadeaway, and he hits it. Gallagher with 7. Starting to heat up is the junior at Laurel Highlands. 28-25 your score. DeShields. Another LH junior. Gets to Sapos. Sapos kicks it off. DeShields drives in, embraces the contact up, no good, as just rattling out. As another personal against B Graphics. Nick, did you catch that number?
I did not catch the number.
I feel like it could be Quentin Martin's second. It is. Thank you, Rachel. 28-25 your score. Keandre DeShields. Second opportunity falls. He decreases the deficit to 2, 28-26. It's Jaden Pratt in the right corner. Pressured by Sapos, pulls up and puts it home. A deep 2 for Pratt, he has 6. Spread around scoring, 2 with 7, 2 with 6, 1 with 4 for B Graphics. Davis, extended post, no good. Sapos on the putback, won't fall. Rebound by Gallagher on the other end. Davis 14 to Shields 9, and only 3 for Patterson, as it's been really a two-man show as Gallagher hugged on his way to the rim. That's the Shields, his second. Gallagher to shoot 2. He's 1 for 1 from the line. The only foul shot today. 4-star athlete in football. One of the top players in his class. Makes the first 15 offers in football, 9 in basketball. Penn State, West Virginia, Pitt, only 3 schools to offer him both. Averaged 19.4 points per game as a sophomore, at Laurel Highlands. 5 rebounds, 5.5 assists, and 2.1 steals. But he can't make both ends of his free throws, so he sits at 8 total points, and his team up 31-26 as Davis back on the board the other way. 16 for Jaden Davis.
Davis is on fire tonight.
He had 13 in the first half against Union, 16 tonight, as Davis is putting on the show the last couple weeks. As Gallagher deep for 2 over Kovac, no good. Davis up ahead, Zion Moore all alone. Gallagher in transition defense, up and 1. Moore looking for the old school 3-point play as Rodney Gallagher picks up his first personal.
That was a good job by Moore to absorb the contact there and finish at the rim.
Winner of this game gets the winner of Campy's Pizza and Elite. That's going to be on Thursday evening. Zion Moore knocks it down. He has 3. And when just like that, it's 31 all with 3:40 remaining here in half number 1.
I have a feeling this is how this whole game's going to be. Close.
Stroud up top, drives in, pulls up off the back iron, no good. Rebound, grabbed by Patterson. Up ahead, it's Tyler Kovac. He throws it right into the hands of Pratt. Gallagher now. Rodney looks to drive. Now it's Waddle. Waddle almost has it stripped from behind. Kicks it far side, but it's turned over. Back the other way. Here comes the Shields. 1-2 step, no good off the rim. Back the other way, Gallagher pulls back. Gallagher drives in with the right hand, comes up short. Patterson to Davis. Davis kicks it out. The Shields off the glass and in. He's in the double figures. It's a 33-31 lead for Howard Hanna. Stroud looks to answer. Kick out. Quentin Martin drives the baseline off the window. No good. Gallagher wants the foul. None will come. As Gallagher clearly frustrated that Martin's not at the line, but Davis looks to get 2 more. Davis underneath. What a pass and what a finish. Zion Moore with 5. And a timeout by B Graphics. Jaden Davis doing it all tonight for Howard Hanna. They're up 35-31 over the 1 seed. And you have to find a way for Tim Tyree, the head coach of B Graphics, to keep his team calm and composed with this current deficit Again, without a guy like Shea Champagne, who kind of seems like a calming influence on that team when I've watched B Graphics play. You know, Gallagher, kind of a great game manager for them. You have, I think, a very colorful, versatile pair of players in Pratt and Martin, who kind of wear their emotions out in the open from what I've watched them play. And then you have a guy like Shea Champagne, who kind of just seems to be that level-headed influence. And when that's not here, that's kind of tough to have. But again,
it's kind of tough to play with 6 guys when the other team has a full bench, basically.
Yeah, I agree completely. And again, we mentioned Ty Iwaniku is here. He hasn't really played. I don't think he's played at all this year.
I think he might have played 1 or 2 games early in the season.
Yeah, he hasn't been here in a long time. But you got to really give a lot of credit to Howard Hanna. They know where their advantage is, and that's being able to run the floor right now because they have the bodies.
They're doing
but
they're
doing it without Robert Kane. 16 points per game, 128 points, one of the top scorers on this Howard Hanna squad besides the Shields. He's not here, and they're up by 4 with 2:28 remaining here in the opening half. And, you know, you say, yeah, you get Tyler Kovac back. He hasn't, I think, put up a shot today. Is Gallagher up? No good, but he's fouled.
I think B Graphics really is a second-half team, too.
They came back against Elite for the 1 seed. Gallagher back to the line for the 3rd time today. He is 2 for 3.
Who was that on, did you say?
That's going against the Shields, his third. And he can't believe it, and he wants to come get an explanation.
Gallagher made the first.
I was taking a look at Tim Tyree, as you said, Rod as knocks down both. He's in double digits with 10, but he kind of did a spinning motion of his hands like, keep going, go at Keandre, get him out of this game. As it's a 2-point lead still for Howard Hanna.
If B Graphics could do that, that would be huge for them.
The Shields can take over a game. Luckily for them, Davis has been great today. Now it's Zion Moore, no good. Rebound, Stroud up ahead. Barris is all alone. Stroud didn't see him. Now gives it to him up in the front court. Drives in, has it knocked off his hip and out of bounds. Barris can't believe it. You know, I will say this. Martin obviously on a bigger school along with Kovac. They're on opposing teams, teammates at Bell Vernon. They play, of course, with Devin Whitlock. But a guy like Barris is used to playing almost the entirety of the game at Carmichael's.
Yeah.
And an offensive foul on Zion Moore as we'll go back the other direction. But yeah, and also Quentin Martin probably in the midst of football conditioning along with Gallagher. So these guys, and Pratt as well, all should be in pretty good shape getting ready for action here in this one. See how they can hang in the second half once, you know, they really start to get tired. As Barish from his office, no good. Rebound by Moore. Somehow getting back in bounds was Davis. Davis turns it over to Barish. Up ahead to Gallagher. Gallagher. 1-2 step down low. Martin wasn't ready for it. Finds it and jams it off of Patterson and out of bounds. With 1:20 remaining in the opening half, Howard Hanna's going to be able to set up defense and take Keandre DeShields out of the game, making sure he does not pick up a 4th personal. Trevor Kovac comes in, but this means if you are B Graphics, work Jaden Pratt or Quentin Martin underneath. There's all sorts of size advantage for B Graphics, but it's Davis off the turnover, and Davis is fouled going up.
That'll be Stroud's first.
Jaden Davis, 16 points here in the opening half. Going to be a freshman at Chartiers Valley, and man, I bet you they can't wait to get this kid on the floor. As a freshman playing against Power 5 players, as now he's at 17. On his team, a guy like Keandre DeShields and Robert Kane for all, but playing guys against Champagne, the Gallaghers, the Epses of Elite, and kid's got a ton of good experience. And look at him to break onto the scene as a freshman as Gallagher pulls down the rebound off the miss. Gallagher tries to swing it across, a no-look pass. Lucky for him, deflects off of Kovac trying to protect the face as Gallagher just tried to fire through Tyler Kovac.
It almost worked, too.
It will allow the B Graphics offense to set up with 1:08 remaining in the opening half. They're down by 3. Barish to Gallagher. Gallagher pressured by Tyler Kovac. Gallagher drives in, right block, layup, yes, Gallagher with 12. He's leading the way for B Graphics.
He really started off the game cold and then came on.
He has 10 points in the last half of this half. So in all honesty, if you want to go for a reference, in the second quarter, Rodney Gallagher would have 10 points after going scoreless in the first, as in the first 8 minutes he was held scoreless. Davis looks like he may be trying to hold for the last shot with Howard Hanna, and I don't dislike that.
Yeah.
They're going to kill about 40 seconds off the clock, it looks like. Now Stroud's going to pressure. They're up by 1, and if they can hit a bucket, at least get to 3, maybe 4 at the half, that's a huge win and not give B Graphics another chance to increase or get back into this or make it any closer. As Stroud will foul. That's going to be his second, and I'm sure Tim Tyree does not like that. That's team foul number 6. One more, and we will go 1 and 1. 12.6, so it's going to be catch and go as no more time to kill. 8 seconds on the clock. Down to 5. Davis, traveling violation, got his man up but didn't keep his feet. So with 4.5 seconds, plenty of time for B Graphics to take the lead before the half. Look for maybe a corner triple here by Jaden Pratt, or see if Rodney Gallagher just tries to get to the cylinder. It's Gallagher, 2 seconds. Gallagher drives in from deep, banks it off the rim, no good. Rodney Gallagher just misses, giving his team the lead at the break. Instead, they trail 35-36 to Howard Hanna. But hey, if you're a B Graphics fan, they trailed Elite 28-25. That was on last Thursday. So still some work to be done, both sides. Nothing decided. A spot on the championship game on the line. The winner of this gets the winner of Campy's and Elite Physical Therapy. And you can catch all the action here on MVI Live. We'll be right back with the second half. We're back. Half number 2 is upon us. We'll run down the scoring of that first half for the 4-seed Howard Hanna, 5-5, leading the way right now, 36-35. It's 17 for the incoming freshman at Char Valley, Jaden Davis. Again, that's 17 for Davis, 11 for DeShields, but he has 3 fouls in this game thus far, 5 for Zion Moore, and 3 for Brandon Patterson. On the other side of things, it's Rodney Gallagher leading the way with 12, 7 for Barish, 4 for Stroud, 6 for Martin, and 6 for Jaden Pratt. And hey, if you're an LH basketball fan and you are not watching this game and getting excited about your
Yeah.
season, I don't know what you are doing. Look at that, 3 studs on this floor.
I
The
think
Shields,
the whole Lower Highlands
Gallagher.
team plays here.
Yeah, honestly. The Shields, Gallagher, you also have Pratt. But I mean, you have absolutely outstanding players just putting on a show this summer. And again, football may leave something to be desired at Laurel Highlands, especially just because of who they play.
Yeah.
It's not that they don't have athletes, it's who they play. You know, Gallagher, I'm sure, would like to change some of that stereotype about that LH football team, but get excited for basketball as a foul, and we'll head back the other way. It's on Patterson, his second. First of the half.
What number was that on, Shane?
8 seconds elapsed. It's a 1-point lead for Howard Hanna. They were trying to go the 2-for-0 to end and start and ended up empty. Still have a 1-point lead. Gallagher picks up his dribble. Now it's Martin back to Gallagher. Gallagher drives in on Kovac. Step back jumper, no. Rebound, grab down. Stroud off the window, too strong. Rebound snared down by Patterson. Back the other way we go. It's the Shields. The Shields straight to the rim, lays it up. He's fouled. And Keandre the Shields will shoot 2. That's Barish's first, team first of the half, sending Keandre to Shields to the line. 2 for 4, 11 points today. Knocks down that, give him 12. According to PA Hoops recruits, Keandre DeShields is the number 27 player in Pennsylvania going into his graduating year. 13 points now for him as Stroud up and under, down low, Martin off the window and in. Quinton Martin makes it a 1-point game once again. Howard Hanna and the Shields still on top with 1 minute gone here in half number 2. From downtown, the Shields, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it's Howard Hanna basketball. Inbound, Davis, catch and release, 3, no good. Rebound, Tyler Kovac, he's fouled. Back-to-back fouls by Chris Barish puts Tyler Kovac at the charity stripe. Tyler Kovac, as I mentioned, goes to Bell Vernon. Football player, soccer player. The kicker on the football team is Tyler Kovac. Shot up and in for Kovac. His first point of the game. Sister Taylor went to Waynesburg for basketball. Transferred to Cal. Assistant coach for the State Farm girls team. As Kovac goes 1 for 2 from the line. Back the other way, it's Gallagher into the front court. Gallagher to Stroud. It was ripped out of Gallagher's hands where the ball went safely to Stroud. Gallagher got it back and knocks it down. He has 14. 39 all, 14:40 remaining in the contest. In regulation, at least, the way this game is going, who says 2 halves is enough to decide it?
That is very true. I wouldn't be mad either.
Championship game on the line. In the corner, deep 2, Patterson, no good. Rebound, Pratt. It's Gallagher, hard pass to the corner. Barish buries it. Double digits for Chris Barish.
Another
3-point lead.
Another day in the office for Barish.
The Shields looking to get those back. Looks for 2, blocked by Pratt from behind.
That was good awareness by Pratt.
More the trigger. It's the Shields, pressured by Pratt, screened by Patterson. The Shields with the triple off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Stroud, up ahead, and nice catch, Nick. As the Shields deflects that right into my broadcast partner's grill today.
Still got the reflexes.
42-39, 13:50 remaining, half number 2. Stroud From 15 feet out, knocks it out to Barish for three again, buries it again. 13 for Barish, 6-point lead for B-Graphics, and a full timeout by Howard Hanna with 13:43 remaining here in half number 2. And there are a few places that offer the atmosphere, locally sourced ingredients, and experience like no other than Perked Up Cafe, located at 530, I should say, McKean Avenue in Charleroi. Perked Up Cafe offers coffee from La Prima Espresso Company, a local Pittsburgh area roaster serving breakfast, lunch, quick pick-me-up snacks, and freshly baked pastries. Perked Up Cafe serves candied bacon, homemade sandwiches and salads, fresh baked omelets, as well as gluten-free options, Wi-Fi available on site, and always willing to support the community and give back. Perked Up Cafe is a proud sponsor of the Valley Sports Guy podcast and local high school sports. Let them know we sent you. And if you have been keeping up with the podcast and watching the Inside the League, you know, they were talking about missing that candied bacon, saying it's been too long since they've had that. As getting ready for today's game, took a glimpse at some of that as Davis looks to get it going here in half number 2. He was outstanding in the first, Tyler Kovac. Now it's Davis. Davis has the range, and he might have to use it if he wants an open look at the basket. Davis drives in, floats it up, no good. Rebound slapped away from behind, and Tyler Kovac gets the personal, his second, team's second of the half. 45-39 your score, 13-17 remaining in the contest. Oh, that's a travel for Barish. It's not called. Stroud back the other way, underneath. Martin avoids the contact and lays it in. That's the third B-Graphics player in double digits. Davis was asking about the travel on his way back down. 17-footer for the Shields, didn't follow it, but Davis did. Davis to Moore, puts up the triple, he's short, rebound to Shields. The Shields lays it up over Martin and in. He has 15. Davis and the Shields got to get it going if Howard Hanna wants a chance. Rodney Gallagher, if you give him too long, he'll take it over and put it out of reach. Gallagher from deep, buries it. Rodney Gallagher. He can do that.
It's now a 9-point game.
Breaking it open. 12-18. The Shields. That one deflected by Pratt. Stroud back the other way. Stroud to the Shields. The Shields to Gallagher. Gallagher drives in. Up no good. Rebound slapped away. Up ahead. Davis all alone. Davis off the window and in. Jaden Davis up to 19. That's his first bucket of the half. Back the other way we go. It's Quentin Martin answering. 12 points for Martin. 52-43. Davis from deep, no good. Rebound long and out of bounds, and that means it's going to be B-Graphics basketball. 11:42 remaining in half number 2. Still lots of basketball left, but if you are Howard Hanna, you want to make sure you keep it within 10 or 11. Yeah. You don't want to get it up to 15, as that's when B-Graphics can really put the stranglehold on a game. Gallagher off the mark. Davis saves it. Right to Stroud, though, and Stroud gets an assist from the other team. He has 6, lead to 11. It's not a must score, but it almost feels like this trip down for Howard Hanna, as that foul goes against Pratt, his second. Yeah, it almost feels like must score for Howard Hanna, the way B-Graphics is starting to pull away, showing no signs of fatigue. Pratt in the air twice, and then the Shields finally puts it up, no good. Rebound grab down, that's by Moore. He misses the bunny on the second effort, he gets it. He has 7. Lead back down to 9. Gallagher looking to get it back to 11. He's fouled, he'll shoot 2.
Gallagher taking it hard to the rim there and drawing the foul.
That's Patterson's third. He now joins the Shield in the 3 foul club. But Gallagher shows why he's so dangerous. He can handle the ball. He can knock him down at the line, as he does there, his 18th. He can shoot the long ball well from beyond the arc. I mean, he literally is a complete basketball player. And that's not his best sport, the way it's considered.
See, I don't know.
I may disagree, but hey, with his pure athleticism and what college coaches can see him play about 5 to 6 different positions in college, that's why he's so tempting. I mean, but 15 and 9 respectively, both sides. Davis gets Martin in the air, blocked by Stroud. Trevor Kovac back to DeShields. 56-45. DeShields drives in. DeShields gets it to fall. 17 for DeShields. They need some help. DeShields and Davis can only do so much. Gallagher to Martin. Martin embraces the contact, but it won't fall. Look for a guy like Patterson or Kovac maybe to step up and help out offensively as DeShields is doubled. Pratt clapping it up. He's liking the defense he's putting on. Gets a screen. DeShields from the elbow. No good. Rebound by Gallagher. Rodney Gallagher back the other way. Gallagher to Martin. Martin up over Kovac and in. 14 for Martin. And a 30-second timeout by Howard Hanna. It's all B Graphics in half number 2, 58-47, 9:53 remaining in the contest. And did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is State Farm. Here's the deal. State Farm agent Brian Warnick is your go-to agent in the Maud Valley for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop shopping around. State Farm agent Brian Warnick has you covered. Call 412-668-0111 for surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 58-47. B Graphics on top.
I said earlier in the broadcast that B Graphics was a second half team, and it looks like they're proving me right here so far.
Without Shea Champagne, doing it with only 6 guys. But again, DeShields has had to kind of back off defensively. Patterson now has to back off a step defensively. And that's what you see. Yeah, Champagne's a huge loss. But again, you have Rodney Gallagher, Quentin Martin, Jaden Pratt.
They have enough stars to operate without Champagne.
Davis is great, but Davis can't guard the bigs.
True.
Kane can guard a big. Gallagher can guard any position out on the floor. Martin can honestly guard any position out on the floor. And that's where a guy like Davis is so invaluable when you don't have the stars like B Graphics has that depth. As Barish to Martin. Martin up and traveling first before he lays it in. You know, Quentin Martin, who was originally projected as a pretty good running back for Bell Vernon this year, might have to transition to the outside as that one well up ahead and out of bounds. So that's something I think to watch him on that wide receiver position for Bell Vernon this year. He'll be teammates with Tyler Kovac, who's on the far side guarding Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher drives in. Gallagher up and great defense by Patterson. Gallagher slow to his feet. Davis at the other end. 21 for Davis, first to 20 today. But that's how you do it. A great defensive stop leading to an easy score. Back to a 9-point game, 9 minutes left. Still plenty of time. Turnover, here's Kovac taking away from his high school teammate. And Kovac lays it up and in over Martin. Tyler Kovac with his 3rd point of the game. Lead down to 7. Gallagher to Barish up top. Off the mark, rebound by DeShields. DeShields slows it down, now looks to get up. And DeShields is fouled by Stroud, and that's going to be his 3rd. Team's 4th to my calculations this half. Number 1 versus number 4, and man, it's been a good one. Winner of this takes on the winner of the 2-3 game. Number 2, Elite Physical Therapy. Number 3, Campy's 6-pack and pizza shop. Might be pizza and 6-pack shop, but you get the gist. As Kovac short from the corner, Rebound, Stroud up ahead, Gallagher. Gallagher to Barish. Barish settles it down. Barish, mid-range, jumper off the mark. Mistimed rebound attempt by Gallagher, and it's hauled down by Patterson. Now to Shields. The Shields in on Barish, loses it. Gallagher hits the deck and grabs it. And do we get a timeout? We do. Tim Tyree is granted his timeout to save possession. And man, Tim Tyree, you talk about the star power he has on this court. He knows a little something about coaching star power when he was at Ascension Academy. And man, did he go on a couple of phenomenal runs there as their head coach. 3 seasons he coached at Ascension Academy. He coached their final games before that program shut down. Ended with a 2020 WPIAL champion over the public school champions, Cornell. And that was a fun team to watch. They had a lot of great players. 3, 4 really good seniors on that team 2 years ago. And kind of Tim Tyree's squad made him look like nothing.
I just say, I remember the one night we were talking to Tim Tyree after the game, and we brought it up to him, and he mentioned it as the good old days to him.
He said, he told me I was going to make him cry, as I actually called that final WPIO game. But couple state championship appearances. Started off coaching at Monessen, now doing some summer league, assistant at Division III Chatham. As Tim Tyree knows about coaching high-quality players, and he's doing that this summer, trying to get his team to the championship game for the 2nd straight year, looking to defend their title.
Maybe even picking up some recruits, too. You never know.
Be tough to get some of these, but hey, maybe you can get Jaden Pratt.
Yeah.
I mean, Pratt, I think, could go higher, but you never know. A guy like Martin that's definitely going Power 5 in football, be tough to swing to go to a school like Chatham that doesn't even have football. They focus on hockey as their other big sport, and kind of how they get away with that PAC sanction of not having football is Davis fouled going to the cylinder. I know a lot about that school as well. As foul goes against Stroud, his 4th. It's going to be Waddling. You know, with only having 6 guys, we haven't seen Waddle much in this game at all, as he's going to come in after the first shot attempt by Jaden Davis, 21 points. But hey, we have elapsed the halfway point of this second half. Davis only has 4 points in this half after putting up 17. And that's also because it's been a 2-man show as Davis knocks down that one. So B Graphics is focused and said, we're going to shut down the Shields. We're going to shut down Davison. Someone else has to beat us if you're going to. And it's worked for them. Waddle in, again, he replaces Stroud, who picked up his 4th personal. The Shar Valley freshman, 2 for 2, 23. He's leading all scorers. It's been a while since Gallagher's been on the board. He'll look to change that this trip down. He's been stuck at 19. Tyree wants it cleared out. It is. Now Gallagher in on Kovac, tries to spin away. Kept his dribble, almost lost it off his leg. Gets a screen from Martin. Kovac drives in. Kovac kicks it. Pratt for 3. No. Rebound, Tyler Kovac. Now it's Davis. Davis drives in, up over Gallagher, no good. Pratt quickly to Gallagher, to Martin. Martin to Gallagher. Gallagher drives in. Rodney from 15 feet out puts it in, and there's 20 and 21 for Rodney Gallagher. Lead back to 9. 6:50 remaining. Davis drives in, down low, Patterson double team through the contact, gets it to fall. Only his 2nd bucket of the game, he has 5. Moore gonna come check back in, most likely for Trevor Kovac, who's guarding Barish right now. It's Patterson guarding Gallagher at the top of the key. Gallagher for deep, no good, rebound. Barish as 2 Howard Hanna players collide. It's Chris Barish, guarded by Davis. Patterson just fronting Gallagher, face guarding him, as doing it at the rim is Pratt. That's his 1st bucket of the half. Davis back the other way. Davis stops up, gets them in the air, and Gallagher adjusts and blocks it. Patterson, now it's Davis. Kovac to Kovac. Tyler along to DeShields. DeShields drives in, tries to put it up. He's fouled. The very animated Tim Tyree out in front of us, almost on the Howard Hanna bench. I didn't see who the foul went against, but
I'd say it was Pratt.
it's going to put DeShields at the line, and Pratt's been the man guarding DeShields all game. Knocks down the first. He has 18.
If that is Pratt's, that is his third.
Rachel, was that Pratt? Thank you, Rachel. It was Pratt.
Team sixth.
Knocking down both there. We talked about the Bell Vernon connection. That's right to my right as well. Hey, one of my favorite games that she's laughing, she played in. Elizabeth Ford and Bell Vernon. Bell Vernon didn't lead till like 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter to beat Elizabeth Ford. As Gallagher, his team's been leading all second half, and he increases it. 23 for Gallagher. Back to a 9-point lead. Here comes DeShields, up and in. DeShields 21. He's taken over the second half for Howard Hanna. The only thing is he has no help. It's only Davis and DeShields. They've combined for 45 of the 59 points. Gallagher double teamed up top by Barish. Pratt's been cold this half, but he hasn't needed to be hot. As Barish gets up, good defense by Patterson. Stroud throws it up and he's fouled. That's Zion Moore picking up the personal.
His second, team's fourth this half.
I said Stroud, make that Waddle. As Stroud is on the bench still with 4. But when you're going up and running around 9, looks a lot like 5 on the court. Sophomore, Central Catholic, is Anthony Waddle. Off the back iron and no good.
Was hoping for the friendly roll there, but didn't get it.
I know the feel of that one. Waddle was teammates last year with Ty Awanakue, who is technically, again, on this B-Graphics team. Awanakue was playing for Central Catholic, now at NA, again, where he originally was supposed to be. As knocking down the second. 59 points for Howard Hanna. They trail 67-59. Deep to Shields, no good. Quentin Martin. Barish drives in, kicks it to Waddle. Eludes him, but now it's Jaden Pratt. Pratt tries to drive in. Pratt from the foul line, no good. Rebound by Martin. Now it's Barish. Off the mark, rebound by Martin. Quentin Martin dominating the glass and lays it home. 12 points second half for Martin. It's Kovacs the other way all alone, and he kicks it off the knee and out of bounds. An unforced error by Tyler Kovacs, looking to put his team back within single digits, but instead it's a double-digit lead in B-Graphic basketball with 4 on the clock. Howard Hanna can't afford many more empty trips down the floor. It got to be stop and score, and they got to knock down some of those triples that DeShields has been ice cold from that range all game, and really as a team they have been.
They haven't made a 3 this half yet.
2 for Davis, 1 for DeShields, and 1 for Patterson. Quentin Martin is having a second half of his life here as he's just been dominant. I know it's only 12-point half, and I'm sure he's had better in his high school career as that one's blocked by Patterson, but he's been great defensively on the rebounds. Davis, awkward 3, no good. Stroud with the rebound, pulled away by DeShields, but right to Pratt. Not teammates tonight, they will be in a couple months, but Rodney Gallagher gets to slow things down with 3:15 remaining. And a timeout with 3:13 remaining in this half. A 10-point lead for B-Graphics. Full timeout is the call. Again, Elite will take on Campies in the nightcap of this one. I mean, 7 and 8, I guess you call them both nightcaps, but that one's closing it out, so that's the real nightcap. And, you know, Jaden Pratt, he had 18 last game in that game for the 1 seed. He has only 6 tonight, but you know what? He's been doing the one thing he needs to do more importantly than anything else, and Nick, that is trying to shut down Keandre DeShields. He is been in his face, in his head, and you can just see, I mean, we can see, you probably can't. Off to my left, just the body language looks defeated of a guy like DeShields as his high school teammate has put the works on him. He has him at 21 points.
That's still a really good night.
He's good for 30 a night normally, though. So, I mean, you're looking at 21 for DeShields. I mean, yeah, he's been doing good, but also let me throw this into here. 6 of those 21 points from DeShields are from the foul line.
Very true.
So that's also something to look at. DeShields and Pratt has been a fun battle to watch, and I'm sure those two will be real fun to watch together and maybe talk to Don and see if I can get myself an LH game this year.
Hoping they'll make another run at it.
They have a good shot. They have the team to do it as Barish almost loses it to Kovac. Down low, it's Quentin Martin off his leg and out of bounds. Putting it to 12 might have done it, but now Howard Hanna still with some life.
That was good positioning by Martin down low. It just rolled off his leg, unfortunate.
DeShields calling out for the screen, gets it. Keandre DeShields blocked by Martin. He's doing it all. Kovac to Davis. Davis drives in, kick out to Moore from the corner, got it. Huge three, Zion Moore in double digits with 10. 69-62, they're doubling Gallagher, trying to trap him, but they get it to Barish. Barish pulls up, kick out, Quentin all alone, drives in, Martin up, and no good, but Quentin Martin's fouled. Quentin Martin.
Just don't tell me when it's 5. Just don't tell anybody. Keep it quiet.
No, I can't do that.
Naswell, no. It'll be good. No, like 3, 4. Subtract a couple.
Shot up and in for Quentin Martin. He has 19 points. Quentin Martin, Division I football recruit, Penn State, Pitt, West Virginia, Virginia Tech, Rutgers. Most mature freshman Coach Humboldt has ever coached, as he's at 20, as he's shining on the basketball court and on the football field at Bell Vernon, and shining tonight. Davis, kick out. It's Moore again for 3. Can he do it again? He can. Zion Moore back-to-back triples. It's a 2-possession game.
He's been Mr. Clutch for Howard Hanna these last few minutes of the half.
Patterson takes away the cross lane pass off his foot, and that will allow Howard Hanna to get back defensively. 2:01 remaining. Half number 2, it's a 6-point B-Graphics lead. Winner on to the championship game. B-Graphics looking to defend their title. Quentin Martin up top. Martin to Gallagher, Rodney Gallagher, pressured by Kovac. Now Davis to help, to the corner, Stroud, 150, and he turns it over to Moore, here's Davis back the other way. Davis stops up, Davis to DeShields, step back 3, no, too long. Zion Moore tiptoes, keeps it alive, and buries it! Moore with the triple, 3 threes in a row. 3-point game, 1:30 remaining in the half.
Ice in his veins.
Zion Moore. Now it's Pratt driving in, Pratt off the window and in. Clutch time for Jaden Pratt. Davis to Moore again. Moore to Davis. Davis penetrates. Davis up and 1. Jaden Davis is fired up. Back down to 3. Davis can make it 2.
That's the 5th on Stroud.
25 for Davis. As you mentioned, Stroud is out with 1. Ooh, don't want to write that there. 1:01 left. (73-70), 1:01 remaining here in the contest. Davis can make it a 1-point game. 3 for 4 from the line tonight. Davis can put it to 2. What a comeback by Howard Hanna in the last 3 minutes to give themselves a chance. Davis off the mark. Quentin Martin again. Johnny on the spot with the rebound. Gallagher to Barish. Barish in the right wing. Barish trapped to Gallagher, showing his hops to keep it alive. To Martin, back to Gallagher. Gallagher drives in. Rodney Gallagher playing keep away. They're going to have to foul Rodney. Now he gets it to Martin. Martin has it poked away by Davis. Davis on the floor, off his body and out of bounds. Couple push-ups for good measures, but what an effort tonight nonetheless by Jaden Davis when his team needed him the most. He's given Howard Hanna a chance with Zion Moore hitting some huge threes. Kovac denies, pushes Gallagher, no foul, and it's almost taken away by the Shields off of Gallagher, out of bounds. Howard Hanna, basketball. Rodney Gallagher upset. You can read his lips. Come on, he says, as he wants the foul, and I think rightfully so. Into the backcourt. 3-point game. The Shields drives in. The Shields up, no good on the putback. Yes, it's a 1-point game. And Gallagher fouled on the inbound. Could go against either player. That's Davis, his first. Next foul, 1-1, 73-72, 20 seconds on the clock. Howard Hanna trailing by 1. Championship game on the line. Gallagher gets it, and he's going to be fouled. Zion Moore there, I think, first to touch. Gallagher getting beat up today. Getting a little frustrated, it looks like, too, out there.
That's Moore's third.
Rodney Gallagher, 23 points for the man that averages over 26 a game. Rodney Gallagher, elite athlete, basketball, football, lead in both, and ice in his veins as well. He has 24, and that's the big one. You always got to make sure you get yourself a second shot, and that means a 2 does not give Howard Hanna the lead, and at most they can tie with a 2, but it's a rebound by Martin and a timeout by Tim Tyree. What a job by Quentin Martin on the glass. And you know, it's not just been on the glass. He's blocked shots. He's got to the basket. He's put up 14 points in this second half. You know, Gallagher leads the way with 24, but I'll tell you, Quentin Martin is the story of this game for B Graphics, and in my opinion, the real reason they are up in this one. And Jaden Pratt's done a great job on the Shields all night. 25 for Davis, 23 for the Shields, 16 for Moore. He hit 3 huge threes to even give Howard Hanna a chance. And you imagine the inbound goes to Gallagher, and he'll have a chance to pretty much put it away with 16.9. You imagine the foul will come with about 16.4 on the clock.
You know, I've seen crazier things,
though.
Oh,
they are not even close to being out of this game.
Yeah. I have seen crazier things.
Not even close to being out of this game at all. Gallagher's already missed 2 free throws today. They say don't let Rod get it. Rod does get it, and he's going to be fouled by Kovac. I was about a second off. It's 15.3 left on the clock, and Tyler Kovac picks up the personal. But, again, if you don't want Gallagher to get the ball, you got to front him.
Yeah.
You got to face wash him, and they did not. Gallagher had a kind of easy retrieval of the basketball. You could see it took Kovac a good second to get to the ball.
I think they kind of just lost them in their defense.
And, you know, Gallagher will get a second. He has 25. Make this one, make it a 2-possession game. Again, still not out of it, even with it being a 2-possession game. This is where games are won and lost at the free throw line. Who wants to go to the championship game? Rodney Gallagher does as he knocks down both. He has 26. The Shields thought about pulling up. Now he does. Blocked by Pratt. That's Mike do it. Kovac just hugging Barish. It took forever. Tim Tyree wanted the foul. Tyler Kovac wanted the foul. It took another 2 seconds to call it. Kovac was not letting Barish run anywhere. Barish to the line. He has 13. It almost like looked like Barish was running with a resistance band on him, just running, not going anywhere.
I don't think his feet were on the ground.
Everyone wanted the foul. Howard Hanna didn't want to waste any more clock. Tim Tyree wanted the foul to get Barris to the line. Barris misses. He doesn't get a second. Rebound grab down. That's by Moore. He has to hurry. Heaves it up and no good. That's all she wrote. B Graphics bends. They don't break. Howard Hanna, the 4 seed, gives them all they could handle. 76-72 the final. B Graphics was down by 1 at the half, but hey, they came back and they move on to the championship game. They got a chance to defend their title.
That makes you wonder if Kane was here, if that would have been a different game.
Yeah, I mean, really, it could have been 26 for Rodney Gallagher, 13 for Barish, 6 for Stroud. He fouled out. 20 for Quentin Martin. Talk about that, man. He has been outstanding. Rebounds, blocks, points, 18 or 14, I should say, in that second half.
He was the Energizer Bunny today.
He was on fire, and on the other end, too little, too late for secondary scoring. 3 for Kovac, 25 for Davis, 16 for Moore. Most of those coming, 9 of those exact, coming in the last 4 minutes of the game. 23 for DeShields. He was shut down for the majority by Pratt. 5 for Patterson as B Graphics back to the championship game. They look to defend their title. Quentin Martin, an outstanding game. 20 points for Martin. Dominated on the glass. Definitely a double-double. As he walked by, I wanted to give him the answer. But your final score, B Graphics 76-72 over Howard Hanna. They'll take on the winner of Elite Physical Therapy and Campy's Pizza in the 2-3 game. You can catch that one coming up right here on MVI.